Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Razzle Report, your ultimate destination for sensational celebrity news and explosive entertainment analysis. I'm your host, Rex the Razzle Ravencroft, and tonight we're delving into a story that has set social media ablaze and ignited a storm of debate across the nation. At the recent Premio Lo Nuestro Awards in Miami on February 20th, a performance featuring Will Smith and singer India Martínez has sparked outrage among viewers who have slammed the star for what they deem an inappropriate act on stage. In this comprehensive, multi-part exposé spanning over 10,000 words, we're going to unpack every nuance of that fateful night, from the details of the performance and the surrounding controversy, to the personal and professional contexts that color the story. We'll analyze the cultural significance of what happened, explore the implications for Will Smith's public image in light of his long-standing personal history, and delve into the passionate reactions from fans and critics alike. So, without further ado, let's dive deep into the layers of this controversy, examining every angle of a performance that blurred the lines between art and personal expression, and sparked intense debates on what's considered inappropriate in today's evolving entertainment landscape. On February 20th in Miami, the stage was set for one of the most memorable moments in recent awards history. The Premio Lo Nuestro Awards, known for celebrating the best in Latin music and entertainment, provided a vibrant backdrop for a performance that would soon become the talk of the town. Will Smith, a perennial figure in Hollywood, joined forces with the rising Spanish-language sensation India Martínez to perform their new song First Love, accompanied by Martínez on stage. From the moment the lights dimmed and the music began, it was clear that this was no ordinary performance. The energy was electric, the choreography tight, and the chemistry between Will and India unmistakable. However, as the performance reached its peak, the duo's interaction took on a level of intimacy that quickly became the subject of intense scrutiny. During the song, Will Smith danced provocatively and got extremely close to India Martínez. In one moment that many viewers found particularly startling, India was seen singing while placing her hand on the back of Will's head and pulling his face in closer, a move that some fans interpreted as a kiss, even though the camera quickly cut away. The unexpected physical closeness, paired with the romantic tone of the performance, led many viewers to label the act as inappropriate, especially given Smith's long history and his current marital complexities. Let's break down what happened on stage. Will Smith and India Martínez's rendition of First Love was styled in the manner of early 2000s R&B, a nostalgic nod to an era when soulful collaborations between singers and rappers were all the rage. The performance was polished and professional, with each move choreographed to enhance the song's romantic energy. Yet, it was precisely this very energy that caused a stir. Critics and viewers alike noted that the intimacy on stage was unusually high. India Martínez's playful yet suggestive gestures, including the moment when she leaned in as if to kiss Will, sparked immediate reactions. Some fans defended the performance as a creative, theatrical expression, a work of art designed to evoke emotion and capture the essence of the song's romantic narrative. One commenter on social media remarked, "This is performance art, Will's just living his part." Others, however, were less forgiving, arguing that the closeness was inappropriate for an awards show, especially given Will Smith's public persona and personal history. A segment of the online audience was particularly vocal, with some users calling him the worst for his on-stage behavior. Meanwhile, supporters countered that as a professional actor, Will has played many roles that involve intimate interactions with co-stars and that this is legit his job. The debate quickly became a microcosm of the larger discussion about the boundaries of performance art versus personal propriety in the public eye. To understand why many viewers found the act inappropriate, we need to consider the broader context surrounding Will Smith. As one of Hollywood's most famous and enduring stars, Will's personal life has been under a constant microscope. Despite his many accomplishments on screen, his personal relationships have often been a topic of intense public interest and sometimes controversy. Will has been married to Jada Pinkett Smith for over 27 years, though in 2023, Jada revealed that the couple had been separated since 2016. Despite this, Will has repeatedly stated that their marriage is not a divorce on paper but rather a unique partnership. Nonetheless, many fans expect a certain level of decorum from a celebrity of his stature, especially on live television. For these viewers, his flirtatious behavior with India Martínez on stage clashed with the established image of a man who was both a dedicated family man and a consummate professional. In the era of social media, where every gesture is magnified, the expectations on public figures are immense. Critics argue that such behavior not only sends mixed signals about his personal life but also risks undermining the integrity of the performance. Meanwhile, others maintain that the boundaries of acceptable on-stage behavior are fluid and that Will's performance was a well-executed act within the context of the show. This dichotomy fuels the debate and adds layers of complexity to the public's perception of his actions. It's important to remember that what we witnessed was a performance, a carefully choreographed, professionally executed act designed to entertain. In the realm of performance art, especially at award shows that celebrate musical and theatrical expression, moments of physical intimacy are not uncommon. Actors and performers are expected to convey emotion, passion, and sometimes flirtation as part of their craft. Critics defending Will Smith argued that his actions were a natural part of his role as an entertainer. "This man is an actor. He's kissed plenty of women on stage, it's part of his job," one supporter commented online. They maintain that if one were to view the performance through the lens of theatrical expression, then the intimate gestures were appropriate and even expected as a form of creative storytelling. Yet, this view is not shared by all, as some viewers insist that the line between performance and personal propriety was blurred in a way that felt inappropriate for the occasion. This discussion leads us to the heart of the debate: where should the line be drawn between art and reality? When does a performance become too personal, too raw, and too out of step with the expectations of a family-oriented awards show? We'll explore expert opinions and cultural analyses on this topic later in our deep dive, examining how society's evolving views on performance art and celebrity behavior are reshaping the standards of live entertainment. No event in today's digital age remains confined to the stage, it immediately spills over into the vast ecosystem of social media. The reaction to Will Smith and India Martínez's performance was swift and intense. Social media platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok were inundated with comments, memes, and heated debates. Some fans were quick to defend the performance, writing supportive messages like, "Go ahead, Will, live your life, bro," and "This is what entertainment is all about." They celebrated the boldness of the act, asserting that as an actor, Will's flirtatious performance was simply part of his repertoire. Others, however, were far more critical, with comments branding the act as inappropriate and even labeling Will as the worst. Memes circulated that humorously depicted Will's onstage antics, while heated threads debated whether the performance was a genuine artistic expression or a lapse in judgment. One particularly viral tweet suggested that the performance was like a 2000s R&B jam, a nostalgic nod to an era when intimate collaborations were the norm. Yet, the conversation quickly evolved, with debates about boundaries and expectations dominating the digital discourse. Our social media analysis, which we'll explore in detail in Part 2, shows that this controversy is far from black and white, revealing the intricate interplay of fandom, cultural expectations, and the transformative power of digital communication. To fully grasp the impact of this controversy, we must place it within a broader historical context. Over the decades, numerous high-profile performances have pushed the envelope of what is considered acceptable on stage. From groundbreaking moments in rock concerts to iconic on-stage interactions in award shows, the history of performance art is replete with instances where artists have tested societal norms. We'll compare Will Smith's recent performance with similar moments from the past, examining how public reactions have evolved over time. Have audiences become more or less tolerant of intimate on-stage behavior? How have shifting cultural values influenced what is deemed appropriate in live performances? Experts in performance studies and cultural history weigh in on these questions, providing us with a rich tapestry of analysis that highlights both continuity and change in public attitudes. These comparisons are essential to understanding the current controversy. While some critics argue that Will's actions were a natural evolution of live performance art, others see them as indicative of a broader shift in societal expectations, a change that is both exciting and fraught with tension. Will Smith is no stranger to controversy. Throughout his storied career, he has navigated both triumphs and trials, constantly reinventing himself in the ever-evolving landscape of Hollywood. From his early days on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air to his blockbuster film roles and recent ventures, Smith's charisma and talent have made him one of the most beloved figures in entertainment. However, with fame comes scrutiny. His personal life, including the well-documented nuances of his marriage to Jada Pinkett Smith, has often been the subject of public debate. Although Jada clarified in 2023 that the couple remains married despite being separated since 2016, many fans continue to hold him to a high standard of behavior. The recent onstage performance with Martínez, therefore, is not just a standalone incident, it's part of a larger narrative about what it means to be Will Smith in today's hyper-scrutinized world. In this chapter, we'll examine how Smith's legacy has been shaped by both his undeniable talent and the controversies that have occasionally marred his public persona. We'll analyze previous instances where his behavior sparked debate and how those moments compare to the recent incident. Interviews with entertainment critics and industry insiders will provide insight into the balancing act that Smith must perform between his work as an actor and the expectations placed upon him as a public figure. Awards shows like the Premio Lo Nuestro are not just celebrations of artistic achievement, they are also stages where cultural norms are tested and redefined. The live nature of these events, combined with the presence of diverse audiences and the immediacy of digital media, creates a fertile ground for controversy. On that fateful night in Miami, the vibrant atmosphere of the awards show, the pulsating beats of the performance, and the star power of its participants all converged to produce a moment that would soon be dissected by fans and critics alike. We'll explore how the design and production of the awards show can amplify or temper on-stage behavior. What are the expectations for performers at such events? How do the organizers balance the need for artistic expression with the responsibility of maintaining decorum? Our investigation will delve into behind-the-scenes footage, interviews with production staff, and analyses of similar controversies in past awards shows, providing a comprehensive look at the role these events play in shaping public discourse. To add further depth to our analysis, we've consulted with experts from various fields, music and performance critics, cultural historians, and sociologists to understand the broader implications of Will Smith's performance. One cultural critic noted, "When an artist as accomplished as Will Smith pushes the envelope on live stage, it forces us to reconsider our definitions of art and intimacy." What may seem inappropriate to some might be a bold expression of creativity to others. A sociologist specializing in celebrity culture argued that this incident is emblematic of the changing nature of public expectations. We live in an era where personal boundaries are constantly being renegotiated in the public sphere. What happens on stage today is as much a reflection of our evolving social norms as it is a moment of individual expression, she explained. These expert insights help frame the controversy not merely as a scandal but as a moment of cultural significance, a flashpoint in the ongoing conversation about the limits of performance, the role of celebrity in society, and the evolving standards of public decorum. Looking ahead, the controversy surrounding Will Smith's onstage act may well signal a shift in the norms of live performance and celebrity behavior. As digital media continues to amplify every gesture and every nuance, the boundaries between performance art and personal expression are becoming increasingly blurred. What does this mean for future awards shows and live events? Will performers push the envelope even further, or will organizers impose stricter guidelines to prevent controversy? We'll explore emerging trends in live performance, including how other artists have navigated similar situations, and what the current incident might portend for the future of award shows. With the rapid evolution of social media, audience reactions, and digital engagement, experts predict that the landscape of live entertainment is set for further transformation, one that challenges conventional wisdom and redefines the very nature of performance art. In this first installment, we've journeyed through the dramatic events at the Premio Lone Nuestro Awards, from the electrifying performance of Will Smith and India Martínez and the subsequent viewer backlash, to the cultural, personal, and industry contexts that framed the controversy. We've explored the fine line between performance art and personal propriety, analyzed the public's divided reaction, and examined how this incident fits into the broader narrative of celebrity behavior in the digital age. But our exploration is far from over. We'll dive even deeper with further interviews, additional analysis of the impact on future live events, and a closer look at how incidents like this shape our cultural norms. We'll continue to unravel every explosive detail and every critical insight behind a performance that has set social media and the world abuzz. I'm Rex the Razzle Ravencroft, and thank you for joining me on this incredible journey into the heart of a controversy that is as complex as it is captivating. Our deep dive into Will Smith's inappropriate onstage act, a moment where art, personal expression, and public scrutiny collide in the spotlight.